Northampton people. Some are newcomers, some have always lived here, and their families for generations. People chose to live in the area long before the town was called Northampton. On Hunsbury Hill, overlooking the present town, is the great encircling ditch of a massive Iron Age fort. Later, Romans and Saxons chose the area. Danes crossed the North Sea and sailed their longboats up the River Nen. The conquering Normans arrived and developed Northampton with extensive new building. And evidence of the town's history is still being discovered by archaeologists. Notable individuals, too, chose to live in Northampton, like those who made their home at Abington Manor. And people are still coming, because Northampton is expanding, attracting new industries and providing a lot of new homes.
Well, the only reason we came to Northampton in the first place was to get a house. But up here, you see, even if you're recently married, you can get a house or you haven't got any children.
Lovely, look at that. Isn't it modern? Oh, it's gorgeous, isn't it?
Oh, yeah. And the other one. This one.
Because now we're here, we're glad that we moved, really. It's so much nicer than being in a built-up area. And the people are very friendly, really, once you get to know them.
Everyone says good morning in Northampton.
Straight in, sir.
I'm Chris and Mrs. Stone.
Hello.
Hello.
For Richard and Louis, and their parents Gina and Alan, moving in day in the Thorpelands district was over 3 years ago.
Wash your hands.
Well, we simply came for the house, because in London housing is very difficult to get, and we'd been told that there was no chance of a house for us, and we thought it was worth the move.
I like this house because I've got my own bedroom and I don't have to share with Richard.
I gave up a good job to move to Northampton, but it's worth giving up the job in London for the benefits of a new home, more pleasant surroundings, and more opportunities for the children.
We found the schools are very good. Both the children have settled in well and seem to be doing well at school.
I like the school a lot because we've got a playground and the teachers are nice and I got a lot of friends at school.
Shopping facilities are very good here. We have a small shop on each estate, and for bigger shopping there's the Western Fable Centre, and in town the Grosvenor Centre, where there are bigger shops and London-based shops, and which is nice.
Next to the Western Fable Shopping Centre are churches, sports forum and upper school. The school and community share a number of facilities, such as swimming pool, badminton and squash courts, theatre and craft rooms.
I've started evening classes at the upper school, and I do pottery, and I take my youngest boy with me and we both enjoy it.
What are you doing there, Lou?
A snail with an aerial.
Jean, is it tomorrow Mum's popping up on the bus?
Yes.
Oh, I thought it was Tuesday.
No, it's tomorrow. Lou, we ought to choose that piece of pottery to give Nanny. Which piece did you think?
This one.
I think that's the best one. Yes, I think that colour's lovely. It'll match her curtains.
Next morning, the motorway coach brought Gina's mother to Northampton. It left North London at 10:30 and arrived at 11:45.
Well, since we've been up here, my parents have visited us and liked it, and have decided, in fact, to move to Northampton when my father retires. We've taken them round to the various estates, and they like them very much.
But they're still looking at show homes, as Gina's mother hasn't quite decided yet, bungalow or house. And she will be able to choose, as Gina was.
Yes, we were amazed at the trouble they went to offer us the kind of house that we wanted.
The 3 generations of this family also like the way the new areas of rented homes are laid out.
I like living here because we can go down to the lakes and fish and things like that.
But it's not all play. There's a variety of work in Northampton.
One factor which considerably influenced me in coming to Northampton was that I have 2 young children, and I wanted to move somewhere where I would settle down and stay for a long time. Therefore, I had to sort of consider what sort of job opportunities would be available to my children when they grow up. And I came to the conclusion that in the town and in the developments around, there was going to be a very wide choice of employment available, which should cope with most people's reasonable expectations.
No, I saw the job advertised at Avon in the Daily Telegraph, and it was the sort of work that I was doing when I was living in Hampshire. So I applied for the job. When I got the job, we moved up here and bought the house about 3 months later. Well, we like it in Northampton. It's a small town, it's not a big city, but they've still got plenty of shopping facilities.
Northampton's ideally suited, especially as far as we're concerned, because we've got relatives both in Nottingham and further north in Blackpool, and we find that it's very easy to get in touch with them quickly. There are good motorway links, both up to Nottingham, the M1, and the M6 up further north. And then down south, again, you've got the motorway going down to London. We're only an hour away from London, which is very good. When you move to a new area, you're bound to miss friends that you've made and relatives. You've got to make an effort to go out and meet people. You can't expect people to come to you, especially on your estate, because everybody's in the same position.
So to help other young mothers who may feel lonely, the Family Friends group was formed by Jill and her neighbour Elaine.
Hello, family friends. Yes? Can I have your address, please? You look after the children?
Yeah, well, they're down there. You all right?
Jill? Oh, hello. Just had a call. She sounds a bit desperate. Okay. Do you think you could come with me?
Where does she live, Elaine?
On Lumberton, not far.
Oh, no, not so bad then.
It'll take us a long way.
So our idea was to have a number which they could ring, which they could speak to another mother.
We find that usually helps a lot, you know, just to have somebody that understands and has been through it all before. And usually that's sufficient, but we do go out to people if need be.
Another group of mothers run a playgroup at their local community centre. At other times, there's bingo, a young wives' coffee morning, a youth group, or a baby clinic here. There are activities and help too through the churches and the community service based at the upper school. And there are Development Corporation people whose special concern is in the new area. Like Bob, for instance.
My job basically is to see the estates are as good as we can have them. The children play an important part on the estates, and I do try and speak with them when I see them and to explain to them what we are trying to do and ask for their assistance in keeping the estates in good order.
Information and advice is given in people's homes both before and after they move by other helpers, such as Lisa.
You've got the house very, very nice. Do you like it?
Oh, yeah, we're overjoyed with it, aren't we, really? Yeah. You know, when I think what we've got we've only been married a few months, and when I think of what my friends have got back in London, and they've been married the same amount of time, they've got dingy little bed-sitters, you know. Yeah, it's smashing.
If there's ever anything we can do for you, Christine, you know, we are here. We have offices on the estate and in the town, so do call in and see us at any time. That's what we're here for.
A house is always set aside for community activities until a purpose-built centre is ready.